Fedor Emelianenko's life has always been viewed through the lens of his unparalleled achievements in mixed martial arts, but beneath the accolades and the roar of the crowd lay a personal existence that remained remarkably private for 3 decades, a reality known only to a select few and hidden deliberately from the public eye, as he meticulously separated his professional identity from his personal world, crafting a life that few could imagine, where discipline, humility, and resilience governed every decision and interaction. In the early years of his upbringing in Russia, Fedor faced an environment marked by political transition and economic uncertainty, experiences that instilled in him a steadfast sense of focus and the ability to endure challenges without complaint, traits that would later define both his fighting style and his approach to personal privacy. While fans admired his calm demeanor, pinpoint precision, and extraordinary physicality inside the cage, what remained invisible was his devotion to family, spiritual growth, and personal reflection, a side of him that never sought attention or validation, choosing instead to nurture relationships and maintain a level of normalcy despite the extraordinary pressures of international fame. Over the years, this deliberate concealment of his private life fostered a mystique that surrounded his persona, prompting speculation and intrigue about the man behind the legend. Yet those closest to him describe a figure who was patient, deeply loyal, and contemplative, someone whose values extended far beyond the octagon, emphasizing integrity, empathy, and personal responsibility in all aspects of life. It was this duality, the public champion and the private individual, that allowed him to navigate a career filled with both triumph and controversy without losing sight of who he was at the core. Throughout his fighting career, he faced opponents who tested his limits physically and mentally, but outside the arena, Fedor grappled with challenges that were just as demanding, managing personal relationships, navigating societal expectations, and maintaining a sense of purpose that transcended titles and victories. Remarkably, he did so without ever compromising the values he held dear, demonstrating that strength is not only measured in victories and records but also in the quiet determination to protect one's inner life from external pressures. Friends and family recall moments where his gentleness, thoughtfulness, and humor shone through, reminding them that behind the stoic exterior was a human being of profound depth and sensitivity. Over time, the contrast between his public and private selves became an intricate balancing act, one that required constant mindfulness and intentional choices, from choosing where to live and how to spend his time to deciding what personal stories to share or withhold. Every action was calculated to preserve a life that remained authentic and grounded. Now, as retrospectives and interviews emerge shedding light on his experiences, the narrative is clear that Fedor's so-called double life was not about deceit or hidden agendas, but about sustaining a sanctuary of personal integrity in a world often dominated by spectacle and scrutiny. His journey illuminates the extraordinary effort required to maintain such boundaries and underscores the importance of safeguarding one's identity against the pressures of fame. Ultimately, Fedor Emelianenko's story is a testament to resilience, thoughtful self-management, and the enduring power of living a life true to oneself, proving that even those in the most visible arenas can preserve private sanctuaries that nurture growth, reflection, and a deeper sense of purpose, making his legacy not only about athletic mastery but also about the remarkable skill of maintaining balance, dignity, and authenticity in every aspect of existence, a rare and inspiring narrative that challenges conventional notions of celebrity, success, and personal fulfillment in the modern era.